See, we're not playing with them no more. We're going to put things in proper perspective. It's a lot of foolishness going on out there, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. See, this is why, this is why the Septuagint removed this chapter and these verses, because it exposes who the true Israelites are and where they are, and it refutes Jesus. You know what I mean? It kills the doctrine of the Catholic Church, and it takes away the argument of Israel being the church. You know what I'm saying? So let's read this. Jeremiah chapter 33, starting at verse 23. And Ahijah said to me, have you noticed how people are saying that I have rejected Israel, meaning the northern kingdom, the 10 tribes, and Judah, meaning the southern kingdom? You know, and what makes up the southern kingdom? The seed of David, sons and daughters, the seed of Levi, sons and daughters, the high priest line of Levi, sons and daughters, Benjamin, sons and daughters, and the tribe of Yahweh, sons and daughters, make up the southern kingdom. So that's who Ahijah is talking to right here. So that's why it says that people are saying that I have rejected the nation of Yasharallah as a whole, but he's making reference to the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. You know, and it says the two families that I chose, right? And so they look with contempt on my people. Ain't that how they look at us so-called black folks? With contempt, and no longer consider them as a nation, right? Because we're considered as African American, or something that's completely ignorant. Like, how can we be two continents, or be from two continents, or represent two nations? You know, how can we represent Africa and America? You know what I'm saying? In America, like, that don't make sense, right? But we are one nation, the nation of Israel, you know. Then verse 25 it says, but I, Ahijah, have a covenant with day. See, this is key. God has a covenant with day and night as a sign, you know, and I have made the laws that control earth and the sky, right? And then it says this in verse 26, and just as surely as I have done this, so I will maintain my covenant with Jacob's descendants. You hear that? I mean, you see that? Descendants, right? So he has this covenant still in progress to this day. You know, so he said, I will maintain my covenant with Jacob's descendants, that he will forever what? Be our God, our power, and we will forever be his people. You know, true Israel. Then he says, um, and with my servant David, right? What's the covenant he made with David? I will choose one of David's descendants to rule, you know, to rule over the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And I will be merciful to my people and make them prosperous again. This is why the Septuagint removed this out of it and deemed it as the most credible, accurate book to represent the Old Testament scrolls. Come on now, right? Because there's a time when true Israel shall wake up, right? And that's what's happening right now. True Israel's waking up. True Israel's being refined. True Israel is seeking their God, their power. You know, they're venturing into different things like Comedicism. They're venturing into different spiritualities. They're venturing into gods and goddesses, and you know, all kind of other crap. But they will sooner or later be led back to the higher, to who they truly are. You know, because we are waking up the descendants of Abraham, David, and the descendants of Israel, true Israel. Right now, this is real key because the Catholic Church has their Jesus, white one, and we have the black one that they push for Christianity, right? Like black Christianity. So if Jesus is to reign on the throne forever, he's the Son of God, then that will violate and be contrary to this verse right here. So this is why they threw that out, you know? And when people go and study, and scholars always push the Septuagint, so they deem it as so as the most credible. So then people won't take heed to different translations that's letting you know that that's not true. So then they be stuck to what? The idol Jesus, and the black Jesus. And they be thinking that Israel is a church. No, Israel is a people. Israel is a people with a sign upon them, so you can know where they are till this day. And that sign is Deuteronomy chapter 28, 15 through 68, and Leviticus chapter 26. That sign is upon us. You know what I'm saying? So the afflictions, the exploitations that you see that's upon so-called black African Americans, just even with the name African American upon us, you know what I'm saying, is part of the curse, a byword and a proverb. African American, we Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is why, they did that with this Septuagint. And this is why, the elites be pushing it, and this is why they got the Catholic Church in front, and this is why they still got that myth of this Jesus and the black Jesus going. This is why it's still affecting us, because we truly don't seek who true Israel is. Well, people should know, because the writing is on the wall. The elite allows certain celebrities to say certain things and then kind of mix it in with some confusion, and then try to hit them with a harsh punishment to kind of show the world yeah, don't listen to none of that nonsense. When in reality, the book speaks for itself. So-called African Americans are true Israelites. And this Jeremiah 33 will let you know. And this Jeremiah 33 will let you know that the true seed of David is in captivity as well. It's not Jesus. So this is why you have on TikTok and everywhere else so many people rising up, especially, my people rising up saying that they the Messiah. Because the seed of David is here. Ahia is going to choose a seed. He's going to choose one of the seeds to rule. But there's a description on that seed too. And there's a characteristics. There's a characteristic on that seed as well, who he's going to choose. And the characteristics, I'm not here to say what it is. I'm just here to let you know that this is why it's a lot of people out there calling themselves the Messiah. Many of them, right? Yah Torah, I think what's that his name, right? Yah Torah. Then there's Yah Judah, and another person calls himself the Messiah on TikTok. I don't know. I don't know what other name you go by. You even got a She Messiah. You even have many others in these different camps that's pretty noticeable. They have a lot of notoriety out here. But this is why, because the seed of David is here, and the seed of David is being counted as the stars. So it's plenty of seeds of David, but one will be chosen. And this is why a lot of them is speaking out right now, because Ahia wants the world to know that the seed of David is here and he's going to choose one. But it's a certain characteristics and it's a certain way of living that's upon a certain seed of David that, Ahia will rise up and you will know. And it's a certain prophecy that has to take place for you to know the true seed of David. But the wrong seed of David that they trying to push is black Jesus, Yahweh, Yeshua, whatever. Y'all should know it's nah. But this is why right here, y'all. Peace, love, and harmony always to all people who seek the Almighty Creator. Love.